My name is Coral Carnicella and I'm with Nxt Era, and I currently have a general contracting license. I'm NASM certified. I've had my EMT license and I've done all of paramedic school, and I have an associate's degree. Being homeschooled is a great way to learn and be diverse in the ways that you learn, and I don't think I'd be able to have these certifications had I not been homeschooled, because for most kids it's like I only learned these things in school. I didn't learn anything from construction, and I didn't learn anything from personal training and nutrition. And for me it was like I've learned all these things. I've been around my parents my whole life. My dad worked in construction. My mom took us running all the time. And I realized very quickly that any certification that I want to get, I can, because I have all the experience I need and I know how to self-study. My mom, it was early on in homeschooling, so she was always trying out different ways to teach us and different ways for us to learn. One of the things was me reteaching my brother things that I'd learned the year before, and I learned how to comprehend the information and teach it. And that was one way of learning. Then I learned that, my mom has other kids and she's teaching them, and she's got a job, online job that she's doing. So you have to learn to teach yourself some things too. So I was learning to Google things and find YouTube videos on it and learn to self-study. And it was like all these different ways of learning that I got to put in my pocket to help me further my careers and get all these certifications, because every certification is going to be a different way of learning. One is going to be with the books. One of the tests is going to be you have to memorize stuff. And I was able to use all these different tools from the different ways that we learned and apply them to each time I had tests, and each time I had to get a new certification. So again, just to reiterate, I am saying, the best thing for me was to learn all different types of learning styles and kind of pick and choose what I could find useful. And that was all thanks to homeschooling, because it's not just one way of learning, which is a big thing in public school. It was the ways that I learned, and then I got to use that.